early to start. I think we can start. What do you think? Get the questions, get the hellos out of the way. We'll do the questions later. Let's go. How are we all? Good evening. I thought we'll start. I'm ready. Why don't we just get on with it? Yeah, you might be able to hear police in the background. That's because the police car just went past. It's kind of usual this time of night in this area. Get a few police doing their business, catching some criminals, whatever they're doing. So, let's do some hellos, and you can also maybe just tell me what ad you got. I didn't see the ad. Actually, I missed it. But I see that someone got an what did you get, an SCM Rush ad? I've never had one of them. Interesting. Obviously the ads are tailor-made for your needs and likes. Anyway, let's say hello to Brian. In fact, it was Best Skateboards Club, wasn't it, who was in first? I don't know if they're here now. They were in earlier. They were asking about, what were they asking? Stuck on ideas for posts. Only got 2 done. Can't think of any more because there's no competition. Well, I'm sure we can look at that later. But anyway, hello Dana. These are all the early people, by the way, in way before 8 o'clock. Dana, Tosh, and Mark, hello. And Brian. I think I already said that. Hello to Femi. Hello, Helen. Helen's here, as usual, to keep everyone comfortable and make sure that there's no funny business. Josh, good to see you. Hope you're well. Bram, hello. And J5, hello to you. There's another Josh. Josh Hazard, hello. Stuart, hello to you. Pagan Green, hello. Tosh got a Fortune Builders ad. I've not seen that one either. Hello, Jeremy. Hello, MMK Ventures. Hello, Kerry. And anyone else? Breathing Logic, good to see you. Hello to Stuart. And, well, I think that's about it. So, well, the official start is in 5 minutes' time, isn't it? I'm just going to adjust this light just a tiny bit. It's a little bit bright in my face. Ooh, is that better? Hopefully you can still see me. Just, yeah, maybe I could just turn it a little bit. It's a bit dark now, isn't it? Let's try it again. There we go. Anyway, we can do a few questions. Let's find Captain Bugs Bunny. Good to see you. Hello, Vasile as well. Good to see you. Captain Bugs Bunny says, how much is time cost of building an affiliate website from scratch and growing it up? It's quite big. I'm going to be honest, it's quite big. There is a lot of time involved. You've got to build the site. Now that's going to take, well, depends how much experience you've got with setting up websites, but that's going to take a little while. You then got to create content, and so if you're going to do that yourself, that involves research and writing and all that kind of stuff. That's going to take some time. And then you've got to post that content and edit it and make it look nice. That's going to take some time. So there is a big time investment, but you've got to look at it this way, that you're investing time into something that's then going to pay you off over the future, or over a period of time in the future. So of course you can outsource elements of it. You could outsource the site creation, which we might talk about in a bit, because someone I know, me, has launched a new service to get you up and running really quickly with an affiliate marketing website. So we'll talk about that. You can also outsource the article creation, and you can outsource the editing. So you can outsource all of it, really, if you haven't got much time. But obviously you need money then instead. J5 says 6 months. I'm just starting to see leads. That's pretty good. I mean, time, you do need to give these things time. Josh says, already got one dislike without fail. Yeah. Yes, we have. I don't know who it is. And I don't care anymore. Ignored this test. Oh, sorry, I didn't ignore it. Scott says, hi Alex, could you check if the free WooZone has been upgraded to Amazon API 5? I don't know. I don't use the free WooZone. I got an email as well from Amazon saying my API requests are still full, but I don't think they are. J5 is now earning about 75 to 100 a month now from affiliate banners. That's really impressive. What are the banners you're running? J5, I handpick a lot of the content off the internet. I don't scrape, but need ideas from somewhere. The dislike was there half an hour ago. Oh, fair enough. You had someone told you had the worst video on YouTube. What video is that then? I want to go see it. Is it me or is there occasional lags? Yeah, there is a bit of a lag. Let me see if I can do something about that. I've got too many things open. Yeah, there is a bit of a lag, isn't there? Let me just have a quick look. What's going on? Oh. That's not right. I don't think it's anything at my end. Just adjust your quality, it might improve. Just adjust your it's really lag. Is everyone else getting the lag? There are lags. Could be the weather, says Tosh. Could be. I don't think I'm downloading anything in the background. I could unplug some stuff. You're getting lots of lags, so it could be at my end. Let me just do a few more little tests. Bear with me. Okay. Let me see if that's any better. Hello, JP, by the way. Okay, I think I messed it up there, maybe. that better? I'm moving. Am I smooth? So yeah, I think something was updating somewhere. I don't know what it was. But I unplugged everything from the router, and apart from this, and we're seeing better. So yeah, some software somewhere, probably the fridge or something, was updating. Anyway, it's 8:30. We can start properly now. Hello, everybody. Yeah, we got that. I've done a lot of hellos. Do a couple more quick ones. So, hello, Best Skateboards Club. I know you were in first. I'm going to answer your question immediately in a few moments. The echo should have gone now. I had the sound up on the laptop. Sorry about that. The technology, you know what I'm like with this technology. I'm just going to switch over here quickly with a quick transition, because I want to talk about Best Skateboards Club. The echo gone now? Best Skateboards Club. What's your website, or what's your niche? Just tell me what your niche is, because you said you're struggling to find ideas for articles, so I'm going to see if I can find you some. Hello, Leslie. Good to see you. And Gaz. Looking James Bond. What? Well, that's not your niche. What is that? Oh, skateboarding. Hello, multiplayer game. Best Skateboard Club. I guess skateboarding would be a good idea for a niche. That makes perfect sense. So, let's get the old screen up. Oh, I pressed the wrong transition button. I do apologise. There's too much flashing stuff about tonight. Let's make this a tad bigger. Oh, it's not going to go a bit bigger. Skateboarding. So, I think you're getting obsessed with competition and all that business. I would say don't worry too much about competition numbers and stuff, because you just want to go for some long tail content. Generally, with all long tail content, you're fine for ranking. So go to Google, do some searches around your niche. I've just typed in skateboard, then come down to these questions. How much does it cost for a good skateboard? That could be an option. What is the best skateboard for beginners? Is it hard to skateboard? Why are skateboards so expensive? All of this, I would just create content around this stuff. Do vans sell skateboards? Are flip skateboards any good? And then you could even narrow it down. What is a flip skateboard? Flip skateboards. We could do a whole article just around flip skateboards. See, some of these might even be in the same article. This one and where are they made, you could maybe put that into one article. Everyone is telling you you'll never make it without the competition research. Who's telling you that? Who told you that? Was it Doug? Now, Doug, he likes to do, all in title searches and do a KGR, which is fine. And, Carl, who's not with us tonight, I think he's working. He's been doing some tests on that and he's found it to be very effective. So that's one way. Obviously, go check out Doug Cunnington. He's on YouTube. But with Best Roof Books, I've done very little competition research. I've literally just keep churning out articles all around these kind of questions, and they're all ranking really well. Bradbury suggesting that you break the boards down into the different things like boards and grip tape and truck wheels, skateboard helmets. How do you rank on Google then? You just create your site. Is your site Best Skateboards Club by any chance? I didn't need to put the... Is this your site? I bet it is. It looks familiar. Nice site, by the way. I hope you don't mind me sharing it. I would make this logo a little bit less high. If that makes sense. It's kind of sticking up, but that's just a little thing. So you just need to create more content. You've got 2 articles. That's all you got so far. You just need to create more content. All articles around this. You need to get up to 20 or 30 articles. You then might want to start generating a few little links. I did it with Pinterest to start with. Just start pinning some of the pins. Don't know if you created any pins. This is all looking good. Nice table, like it. I think the content's looking good. So you just need more of it. Literally, that's it. You just keep creating lots of content around these long tail searches. How to skateboard. So how to skateboard in a war zone. Wow. How to skateboard. Any of these for beginners, for book, and then the best skateboard bearings, wheels, decks, and all these kind of articles, they do well. And just keep banging out these kind of things, looking at Google suggestions, looking at the questions that come up. And you can get a feel for competition just by looking at what's coming up in here. If there's a lot of articles that do match the search, then maybe it's a bit too competitive. If there's not, then you go for it. I mean, it might be worth, if you are stuck, just reach out to Carl at keywordcare.com and buy one of his packages. He'll give you 30 or so keywords to get you going. As J5 says, get up to about 30 articles and you'll start noticing traffic. Hello, TGM Tech. Hello, Craig. Good to see you. First timer here. These are all commercial keywords like best skateboards for ski. Well, don't go for them. Go for this kind of thing. More informational. What's the fastest skateboard bearings? What bearings do pro skateboards use? List off the pros. Because the interesting thing, this is a prime example of where there's possibly an opportunity for you. Look, the search here is what bearings do pro skateboards use. In fact, I'm going to just search that right now. The number 1 article that Google thinks is the most relevant to that search has a page title of Top 21 Best Skateboard Bearings in 2020. That does not answer what I've typed into Google. I'm looking for what bearings the pro skateboarders use, or pro skaters. This article is about the best. I mean, it's close, but it's not right. So if you were to create an article which was called What Bearings Do Pro Skaters Use, and then go do some research, find out what pro skaters use. I'm sure it's all out there on the internet. You just got to Google around, find it. Maybe even reach out to some of these pro people or ask around, whatever. You'll find out. Put a nice article together, list off some of the pro skaters and what they use. I'm guaranteed that you'll rank page 1. When I say guarantee, I'm 95% sure that you will. Because there is not one article here that actually answers that question. Josh Hansen says you should create some video content. Yeah. Mariam says online marketers say you have to generate a lot of create a lot of pins for the same article to generate traffic from Pinterest. Is it right? Probably. I've not had much luck generating traffic from Pinterest, if I'm honest. How do you manage the Pinterest account? I don't know. I've not done a lot of Pinterest apart from just pinning my pins. I do have a Pinterest video, yeah. Search on the channel, you'll find it. Ashish, do you send the keywords beforehand to the writers? I send them what I want. Let me show you what I do. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to need to turn that off and get this and Just hide my screen just for a second. So what I do, let's just have a look at the spreadsheet that, no, hang on, I've got another spreadsheet here that I'll show you. Boom, boom. Here we go, found it. So this is the spreadsheet. I don't know if you can see it very clearly, but yeah, this is the spreadsheet that I've got. I use this in my content video, which, by the way, you should go check out if you've not seen it already. Let me just show you that. Come over to wpeagle.com, have a look at this video here, how to create content. Go through all of this and the spreadsheet and all that kind of stuff. But basically, these are the questions that I've come up on Google, and this is basically what I will give over to my writers. Literally, I've got it here. So I get the questions from Google. What is the biggest roof box available? And then that would be the kind of title of the article. If it's a shorter keyword, you know, big roof box, then that keyword might be included in that article. But generally, I don't give my writers that many keywords. I don't think keywords are as important as they used to be. I think it's more about subjects and you know, what people are actually kind of looking for, the general theme of what they're looking for, and you just need to address that. Bram says, Alex, will you do a cost and profit breakdown for best roof box? I will do, yeah, soon. I will do, but I can tell you that it's at the moment it's about $4,000 at a loss. But saying that, I'm not too worried. I haven't invested any time, because we were talking about this a minute ago. I outsource everything on the site, so that's why the costs are high. I've also spent money on things that I maybe wouldn't have done, and I did it just so that I could create videos, like $500 links from the Hoff, those videos from the Hoff, that kind of stuff, which you probably wouldn't do. So if I hadn't done that, that would have saved me a couple of thousand, in which case it's only a couple of thousand down. I'm not hoping to make a profit until end of this year. I mean, it might happen before then, but ultimately I'm going to sell the site for, you know, loads of money, and the cost will be negligible when you look at how much money I'm going to sell the site for. That's the plan anyway. Ashish says, has AAWP helped you in boosting any sales? It's probably a bit early to say. I've not seen any big spike or anything though. TGM says, random question, but can you create your own title for an Amazon product when importing, then when them using Wooten? Yeah, you can change them. Just go in and edit the products within your WooCommerce. Make sure that you untick the synchronization settings around product title, otherwise it will sync it up again overnight and reset all your work. But anyway, I did promise a live update on Best Roof Books, so why don't we do that now? I haven't got any sites to review, by the way, tonight. I haven't had any, apart from Skateboard one we just looked at. But if you want me to look at your site, I'm sure we can find time. J5 says, I know you're all at Amazon, but it's the worst payout company in the world. It is, in terms of commission rate, but it's one of the highest converting websites in the world as well. It's a balance. Tosh says, out of interest, why do you plan to sell the site rather than keeping it for continued revenue? Just because I really want the complete story, I guess, and I want a big lump sum of money so that I can start another project. That's why, really. I want to move on to another affiliate marketing site. I want to see if I can do that one even quicker. So I want a whole load of money so that I can just buy like 100 articles off the bat, that kind of thing. TMJZL, do I have a Facebook group? Yes. Maybe Helen or someone could put that link up in the chat in a second. Josh says, Alex, I really struggle with staying motivated. I seem to only work on my site when you are streaming. I just find it hard to spend hours on a site when seeing 0 returns. That is hard. It is easier to motivate yourself when you see stuff coming in, but I'm really bad at being motivating myself as well. All I can say is just do small things. Just see if you can get one article up every other night or something, or every week even. Just set yourself a target that's achievable. When you start hitting that target, you start to feel good. Anyway, let's have a look at some stuff. Again, I'm just going to hide for a second. Hey, people talking about images. I like iStock, or for some free ones, is it Pixabay? It's quite good. Pixabay. Anyway, let's have a look. Do you have an email that I could contact you with? Yes, I do. Let me see if I can put it up the top. Hang on, I'm going to crash. It's up there. Eagle@wpeagle.com. Hi, Arthur. Also, can't get accepted on Google AdSense. Do you know why it might be? No, I don't know why. I had to apply 3 or 4 times to get accepted. Yeah, I had a site that was identical that got accepted first time. So I think it's a little bit random. Unsplash, another one for your free images. So I put a video up today. Did you see it? It was all around the changes to the Amazon API. Basically, you should be fine. If you generated your keys over the last 12 months, you'll be fine. Bugs Bunny's... Oh, yeah, Bugs Bunny up. Hang on. J5 says, I think you can make more dropshipping with Amazon or eBay rather than being an affiliate for them. Maybe. But I've been through this before, and if you check out my other channel, I go into it in more detail. But with dropshipping, you've got to find some good products from some good suppliers that are fairly reliable, which is easier said than done. You've then got to manage customers, so that involves customer service. Possibly you're going to need to take someone on to help you do that. And if you've seen any of my stuff, you know that I find customers quite annoying. They're always ringing you, they email you, they need help, whatever. Or often at an inopportune moment, you know, often when I'm on holiday or something, then the customers need help. With affiliate, you don't get any of that stuff. You just literally get to take the money and not worry about customer services and finding products and all that kind of stuff. It's all out the window. So maybe you can make more with dropshipping, but it's a lot more work, I think. And it's a lot more ongoing work to keep the business going. With affiliate, once you've got something built, the money just keeps coming. You don't have to worry about customer service. Captain Bugs Bunny asks, Alex, you are full-time employed at home thanks to affiliate, YouTube and other sources. I am. I've been full-time employed at home for quite some time. And before that, I had my own business and stuff like that. You can find out everything about me. In fact, again, on my other channel, it's a video called My Story, and I talk about exactly how I got to where I got to. Walt Morton, hey, the problem with the best roof box is most people only ever buy one roof box. Any thought to the superiority of niches with repeat purchases? Yes. Like pet food? No, I don't know. The thing is, with a lot of things that do have a repeat purchase, they don't always give a repeat commission. So, for example, I obviously promote quite a lot of hosting and WordPress plugins that often have licenses that need to be renewed every year, but they generally only pay out on the first one. TMJZL says, if I sign up with SiteGround and use WordPress, would I have to pay anything to get Elementor? Only if you want Elementor Pro. The free version is free. I'm just going to put a link to SiteGround in the chat right now. Really appreciate it if you are going to switch your hosting or get some hosting. If you could use the link that's about to appear, it's just wpeagle.com/SiteGround. So yeah, best skateboard. Don't worry about the competition. Just write lots of content and you'll be fine. Longer tail content, so answering questions and longer, 3, 4, 5 word searches. Mariam, sorry, I missed your question. Is the name of the author and the date of posting important? I mean, no, it's not important. Walt says the real question is if you can pick a superior niche to best roof box. Well, that's the trick, isn't it? Finding a good niche. Is the keyword research service applicable, useful for an e-commerce site? Yeah, because you need a blog on there as well if it's an affiliate e-commerce site. So yeah. JP hates customers too. 2% of the customers give you 90% of the headaches. That's right. And generally, it's only a handful of customers that are giving you 90% of your revenue as well. Is it the lighting or do you look younger? It's probably the lighting. Any advice on arranging backlinks? I don't do a lot of backlink stuff, so no. Hello, Kilowebs. Hello, Lisa. Alex, have you time to play with Elementor theme customized? I haven't. The trick is to dominate a niche, no matter how small or big it is, to retire it in some parts of the world. Yep. Leslie Max says, I'm wondering about traffic. My site is only 4 months old and I'm getting around 500 visits a month. Apparently you need 10,000 a month to make money. Well, I'm making money and I've only got 5,000 a month. How long does it take? I don't know. Depends. Let's have a look at some stats. Let's jump on and do the Best Roof Box update right now. And we can see. Ooh, this looks quite interesting. I haven't looked actually myself. Let's have a look. Slow down on the questions because I'm not going to be able to answer them while I'm doing this, really. J5 says, I don't get many backlinks, they just come on my own. And that is the trick, isn't it? If you can create some good content, people will naturally link to you. Cat to Bugs Bunny says, is it possible to play with WordPress without having it online? Yes, you can use something called MAMP for Mac or WAMP. Is it WAMP? That sounds rude. For PC. Basically a little bit of software you can install on your computer, then you can install web applications. Though I've always played around with it online, just get some hosting and play with it on there. How many niche sites do I currently operate? 4 or 5, I think it is. What is the best way to sell Latin ballroom dresses? Affiliate website or Facebook page? Affiliate, but I don't know how much content there is around Latin ballroom dresses. Maybe quite a bit. That sounds very niche. How do you find profitable affiliate niches? That's the trick. I don't know. I do know. You've got to keep researching and you can never know for sure. Sometimes you've just got to try. Local by Flywheel is another way of playing around with WordPress on your thing. Right, up on the screen I've got my Ahrefs full Best Roof Box. I've just spotted this. What is this backlinks thing? Talking about backlinks, look at that. It's kind of shot through the roof. Let's see. These are a lot of links. They've all kind of appeared over the last, what's the date today? The 11th. So these equine boots. Okay. This looks nice. A lot of the links that Best Roof Box get. So that is slightly skewed, isn't it? There's obviously a link that's in the Elementor templates that I give out. This is one that someone has just scraped one of my videos rebooks. What is that? I don't know. They're all links. They're all links. What is this? Gary D. Fraser. It seems that this video, look at that, there's like a whole header with my forehead. That's quite scary, isn't it? What the? It seems like one of the WP Eagle videos has been scooped up, which includes links to best rebooks. And that's giving me all the links. Oh, I don't know what that is. All these sites look horrible, don't they? Look at it. There's me again. What is this? These sites. What is the purpose of these sites? Forehead theft. Exactly, Leslie. Forehead. Yeah, it was actually intentional to leave the best roof books link in the template, but hey, and people do change it. Funny enough. So that's why there's been a huge spike in backlinks. Weird. Anyway. Other than that, we're bobbing along. Organic keywords is flattening out a little bit. If we look at Google Analytics, growth is still there, but this is the last 30 days, by the way. It's at 10% on the users and about 11-12% on sessions. But Leslie, you're asking that it takes a long time. Let's just show you how this traffic panned out on Best Roof Books. So it was launched back in... It was April, was it March? Around this time. And you said what your site was 4 or 5 months? So, yeah, it was launched back beginning of March. So that's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. We can see that it's starting to go a little bit in 4 months. 5 months we're bobbing along, and then it started to go down again. That's when I thought that there was a seasonality problem. And it's just bobbing along. And then now it's just going... Now, I don't know. This could be coincidence. Oh, for those... We're looking at Ahrefs just then. Sorry, Michael, for the links. But this is analytics now for the traffic. I'm just about to mention that, Jamie. Funny you ask. Jamie just said, I saw an old video where you moved to rank math. How did that go for you? I say, I don't know if it's a coincidence or what it is, but this little mark here is when I moved to rank math. And we can see that since then, I don't know why I'm doing that whistling noise. It's gone up. It definitely has gone up. I don't know if the two are connected. Could be coincidence. Could just be timing. I don't know. But yeah, I've not had a problem with rank math. Certainly hasn't gone down. Could have gone up. I find the interface better. I just like it more than Yoast, so I would definitely say switch to rank math. Lily Lou, affiliate site better than the Facebook page? I'd say so. It's hard to reach people with a Facebook page. Generally you have to pay Facebook to get any reach. How many pages is that site under post? It's about 80 or so now. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, so that's the traffic, growing at about 10%. Still adding articles. I've currently got 5 or 6 articles over with the editor. They'll be up this week or so, this week or next. So number of posts is, for Michael, this is... It was 80 last week, wasn't it? I don't know if it's been more since then. It's around 80. It's 84 now, 84. What does rank math do? Rank math allows you to optimize your posts and pages. So there's a few here pending. These are going to be ready very soon. So like this one. If I wanted to optimize with rank math, you'd edit. It's about 80 pages or so, yeah, Michael. You've got this rank math stuff over here, so it allows you to adjust the snippet, or the preview, whatever you want to call it. You set a focus keyword, so this one is, does a bike rack damage your car? It then, let me just update, it then gives you a score up here so you can optimize your content. And make sure that you've got all your keywords in the right place. A bit like Yoast, really. Add focus keyword to the SEO title. I did, didn't I? Does it need a question mark? Ah, there we go. So yeah, you just basically go through and it helps you optimize. That's what it does. It also does all the other stuff like site maps and things. Justin says you don't use tags. No, not really. Tags are useful to group stuff together. I use them on WP Eagle more. Probably should use tags. Ashak says I've built an e-commerce affiliate website like swim signs using Revews. My question is, can I add my own products on that website along with Amazon affiliate products? You can. It depends on how you're going to have the checkout set. Problem with that is if you've got someone adds an item from Amazon to checkout to a cart, then adds one of your products and they get to check out, what's going to happen there, because they obviously need to give you money for the product and then they need to be redirected to Amazon for that product. Doesn't work very well. The only way around it is if you just send people straight off to Amazon on affiliate products and keep the cart just for your stuff. J5 says I'm not swapping from Yoast yet. Fair enough, I use Yoast for years, it's been fine. R7 says we need more thumbs up. We probably do. Let's get some more. Is that, we still got that thumbs down? On Rank Math, does it recognise table of contents for you? I'm not sure how well it plays with Elementor and all that stuff and whatever. I think it does. Anyway, let me just finish this update. So, in terms of earnings, this month we're up to 107. It's February the 10th. So, it needs to improve, doesn't it, really? It needs to grow a bit more. There was a couple of orders yesterday. What was that? A lot of random stuff being ordered at the moment. 6 products. Crossbars, roof bars, that's fine, but then I don't know what this is. Super Greens Powder Organic Blend. How much is that? $22.95. I'll take it. Diamond Vector Climbing Helmet. $66. Weird. Someone's obviously going for a big trip. Doug's here. He hit the thumbs up. Doug's hopefully going to be doing something on Best Roof Box in the next couple of weeks, so be sure to be subscribed to Doug and then you won't miss out. The DC is in the house. Is that what they call you now? DC? I like it. So yeah. Obviously I'll do a full update at the end of the month. So there was a site that someone wanted me to take a look at, wasn't there? Where's it gone? Did anyone see it? Can you check out all things horsepower and let me know if there's any reasons why it's not getting approved for Google AdSense? Did they give you a reason? As I say, sometimes it's a bit random. It looks good. I like the imagery. Now, did you scrape any content? Did you copy any content? That can be a problem with AdSense. There's nothing jumping out at me. This all looks pretty good. I'll use a bit of bold text on these things. That's a big paragraph. Maybe it needs breaking down a little bit more. But I don't see any problems with... Maybe it needs more content. How much content have you got? Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Just make some changes, add some more content, and apply again. You just got to keep doing it. I think I did a video on this a while back about AdSense approval. So when I was building Best Roof Box, I built it as a test site, like hidden away, but I still applied for AdSense, and they approved it straight away first time. I then took a copy of that site, made it live, put it on bestroofbox.com, the domain, and exactly the same site. They didn't approve it. I don't know. Dana said she had a problem with putting the AdSense code on pages with affiliate links, but then again, I'm doing that on my site and it's fine. But then I have been approved, so I'd like to learn more and get hold with the same people. Can we subscribe each other? Yeah. Also, check out the Facebook group. Hello, Shopify Store Builder. How much content is called scraping by AdSense? One sentence, one word? No, I think it's bigger chunks than that. Bradbury, you are shouting. So, we're having a good chat. Lots of questions tonight. We've had a peak concurrent viewer of what have we hit today? 82. We're still a little bit shy of the 100. Get busy with your side hustle. Make them a main hustle. So I just want to quickly sell my new service. Or at least advertise it. So I launched this new service here, which, I don't know, you maybe saw it. I did do a video which got a lot of dislikes. I think it got like it got a lot anyway. It got like 15 or 20 dislikes. I think that was because I did a bit of clickbait. It was a bit clickbaity, wasn't it? Where I said the best reef books is for sale, which it isn't. But what is for sale are these sites. So you get your very own site, which is just like Best Reef Books. Same theme, same plugins, everything like that. And you get this site ready to go. It's installed on Phil's super fast hosting. Phil takes care of everything, gets the site up running for you, just sends your WordPress login. All you got to do is log in, add your logo. We can help you with that as well if you want. Set your colors, can help you with that. And then start adding your content. Off you go. This guy is from iStock. So if you want to come and order the site, it's over here. I've not really publicised it too much on the site, but if you come to services, it's under ready to go. Affiliate website. Fill in this form. Credit card number in. Place your order. Job done. This was quite new, by the way. I'll just quickly touch on this. So this is Gravity Forms, which I'm loving still. I still love Gravity Forms. Found a plugin as well that goes with it to really make it easy to style your forms. But it also has this great Stripe add-on. So you can just drop a credit card form straight into a regular sort of contact form. And Stripe's really good. I don't know if you've used Stripe. If you want to collect credit card payments, it's so much easier than anything else. And yeah, fill in the form, place your order. We'll have a site up for you in 72 hours. But as Phil has just said in the chat, Phil is so quick at doing stuff, it will probably be in a few hours, couple of hours, and you'll have your site up running. By the way, it says order. Thank you. Typo spotted. I am always doing that with you and your. Dana says I prefer PayPal. It does have a PayPal extension too. I and ahed about, should I just have a credit card form or should I have a PayPal? What would you guys go for? Would you prefer PayPal rather than getting your credit card out? I suppose it is a bit of a pain. You've got to find your card, type in a number. Okay, maybe I will add a PayPal option. Now, I was just saying I'd found a fantastic plugin that allows me to edit the Gravity Forms. That seems to have broken it. I could do PayPal. Because, wow, that was a spike. So a lot of you people have been coming to look at my new service, obviously. Def PayPal. Right. Okay. I need to put PayPal. Ken says, why would I, not to sound negative, But why would I use your service when I could just, instead of getting a WP theme and just installing a demo? That's fine. You could do that. This is for people that don't want to do that. That's why. Because I've obviously created lots of tutorials and show people exactly how to create sites, which is fine. But I also get people asking me, saying, I don't want to make a site. I don't want to install WordPress. I don't want to get a theme. I don't want to install demo. I just want a site. I just want to start adding content. And that's what it's for. Arsene says, do you take Bitcoins? Of course I take Bitcoins. I love crypto. And Bitcoin is rallying at the moment. It's smashed through 10,000 again. $10,000. Can you tell us how many you've sold? I haven't sold one yet. Not one. So maybe people don't want it. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree, but hey. It's literally just kind of given to you on a silver platter, the site, ready without the silver platter. But it's literally just ready to go, and I think that will appeal to people. One Bitcoin at a time, indeed. How much? They are $225, so that's about $290. I'm just trying to fix his typos. It's being a nightmare. They say that Gravity Form styling plugin doesn't play well with Cornerstone. I need to move this site to Elementor. Order your site. There we go. Perfect. Should probably make that capital. So I will add PayPal. Definitely. How long will the sale for the site be on for? It's going to go on until, I don't know, until I decide that it's a bad idea and take it down. So it's early days. It was only launched yesterday. People like me Doug. People like watching me edit my pages. Anyway, let's stop editing stuff and let's well, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. I've shown you Best Roof Box. If anyone's got their site they want to look at, that's fine. We've got another 15-20 minutes. Keep the questions coming. The full head of hair. I thought you were going to say the forehead of hair, which is also accurate. No, Doug, people come here because of the transitions. Basically, transitions like this. Transition! See? That's why they come. Anyway. Did I move my studio? It looks a lot different than past videos. No. It's just a mess in here. Just a mess. Just needs tidying up. J5 says, I like this channel. Thank you. But you should check Doug's out. He's good as well. Adding Apple Pay. Yeah, that's the Stripe. Stripe do that, I think. I don't know. Kind of mic is just this one. The old blue... What's this one? Blue Snowball. Blue Snowball Ice. I guess it is an enjoyable mess. So, I'm going to have some... I might get another video up this week. We'll see. I was thinking of doing maybe an FAQ type video, because I get a lot of questions over and over again, so that might be interesting. I'm also thinking I'm going to sell Bow Wow Tech on Flipper, so that'd be interesting to do a video on that. I don't know if I'll get these up this week. We'll see. I'm doing a collaboration with another YouTuber, so I really need to work on that, ideally. And that's going to be on their channel, not my channel. But obviously I'll keep you up to date. What's that controller? This one. It's an Xbox for when I have a sneaky little blast now and again. Doug has better content, says Best Skateboard. There you go. He learned about KGR from him. Well, Doug is the master of KGR. And yeah, he does have better content. You're right. Do I actually have an idea for your next main effort site? A niche idea? I don't. I haven't really thought about it. Doug has just published an interview about a guy that retired at age 43. Okay, I've got 3 more years then to get that sorted. I can include an affiliate program for your own services. Yeah. Will that be on YouTube? I don't. I should do a bloopers video. Do I do dropshipping? No. I did try some dropshipping. Take a look on my other channel. Didn't work out. Arthur, I did not see your question. I'm quickly scrolling back up to try and see if I can see it. Arthur, where are you? How long ago was it? It might be quicker just to ask me again, Arthur. I don't see it. So ask me again, Arthur. And VS says he still has 8 years. You got loads of time. J5 says he always has a spliff and a lager on his desk. I don't know how productive that's going to be. Patrick says, how's the swim signs working? It's not doing a lot at the moment, but I think it's not really the season for swimming pool signs, and I've not done any work on it. And it keeps getting flagged by Google that there's a social engineering issue with it. I think it basically keeps getting hacked, which is a bit annoying, so I need to sort that out. R7 has been liking your videos. Arthur, where's that question? Come on, ask me again. Hello, Whisper Hub. I didn't see you there. Oh, you just did. Did I miss it again? What is going on here? No, I still don't see it. If anyone else has seen Arthur's question, can you please repeat it to me? No, I didn't say anything about social sites seeing returns. I said that there's a social engineering problem on swim signs. Well, that's what Google calls it. I don't even know what that means. What do I typically do when I get hacked? I speak to Phil and he helps me. Walt says you need to do a luxury beauty site to get the 10% commission. Interesting idea, maybe. Arthur, as Helen says, your question isn't coming through. Misha, what am I picking you for? I don't know what that is. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to start by looking at Amazon commission rates. That'd probably be a good idea. Doug's got to go. Thanks for joining us, Doug. I'll speak to you soon. I'm looking forward to that video, by the way. Misha said, I got my first sale. Well done. I think Arthur's just pulling my leg. Is Facebook allowing affiliate offers? Yes. Where do you find Amazon commission rates? Just Google them, you'll find them. Social engineering is when people hack you without using a computer. Yeah. Lee says, been wanting to do an affiliate site but cannot find the right niche. Any ideas? I would search within yourself to start with. What do you like? What are you interested in? Is there any niche opportunities there? Because that will really help. If you've got a little bit of interest in niche, it will help you when it comes to creating content. If not, you could go and do something around hobbies. Have a look on the Wikipedia page around hobbies. There's loads on there. That might give you a few ideas. Failing that, drill into the Amazon products, see if there's anything around there. I mean, this is always going to be the big decision, I think, and I'm no expert, I don't know the right answer to this, about the type of affiliate site you go for, or the type of site, I should say, you go for. Do you go for the income school type site, or possibly even the Doug sort of site, which is very information led, I should say. So you do a site all around running, or you do a site around mountain climbing, or you do a site around skateboarding, and you put lots of information about those things, help people get better at running or skateboarding or whatever. Or you do a more product focused site, a bit like Ken's one that you just mentioned. Air conditioners are good to write about, or good niche on paper, but boring to write about. They're also pretty seasonal. Yeah, you do a more product site, like Best Roof Box. So it's all about products. You're focusing on helping people complete their purchase. The people that come to my site are people that are, they know that they want a roof box, they just don't know which one, or they don't know which one's going to be best for them. So Stuart says, hell no, make a site about products. So yeah, I guess that's going to, once you decided that, then that will maybe help you choose your niche. If you're going to go for a product one, then just dig into Amazon products and do something around them. If you're going to do a more informational one, then have a look at the hobbies, that kind of thing, and go down that road. Captain Bugs Bunny and J5, they're talking about adult sites. If you want to do that, I'm sure the commission is good, but it's just going to be harder. Oh, no pun intended there. It's just, I think it's going to be more difficult to promote those kind of sites because a lot of people don't want to go near them. Bugs Bunny is now asking for the adult link. Probably best that you don't share that within the chat. Which social media platforms do you target for your niche sites? I don't. Best Roof Box has had, apart from Pinterest, I guess that social media hasn't really had any social media going on. Tosh says Income School suggested doing reviews in yesterday's video, but they suggested buying loads of products and living with them. Yeah, what, am I going to buy a load of roof boxes, spend a few thousand, and then live with them? It's just not practical. %1 on video games and consoles. That's very low. I wouldn't recommend going anywhere near that niche anyway. It's really competitive. Outdoor sleeping adventure, Arthos. Was that your question, or is that your site you want me to have a look at? I don't know the answer to which is better, whether it's the Income School or the pure product. Income School have made a lot more money than me off their sites, and they've been doing it a lot longer, so maybe, but you need a lot of content, and you make then the majority of your money on ads. Let's have a look at Arthur's site quickly before we have to go. With a quick transition. Ooh, is this your site then, Arthur? Hi Liam, good to see you. Would you recommend going into the VPN category, or is it too competitive? I don't know if it's too competitive. It sounds good. So, Arthur, let's have a look at your site. Sorry. just had a couple of messages here. Right, Arthur. Yeah, your site. I think VPN could be interesting. Is there any plugin that helps creating internal links between posts? There is. I'm going to do a review on that soon. What's it called? Link Whisper. Sorry, Alpha, we'll get back to you in a sec. Linkwhisper.com. There we go. I need to review it myself, which I will do soon. So, your page title might need a little bit of tweaking there. Let me just bring this over here so we can see what it is here. Your page title is, we love to share our outdoor experiences, practical guides and gear. Might be better just to reword that to say outdoor practical guides and gear. I don't know, something like that. Theme looks good. There's Arthur there, look. Up on a hill somewhere. This menu, I don't know what's going on here. It looks like it needs a couple more links on it. Just the spacing is a bit weird. No worries, Best Skateboards. Hope you enjoyed it. These articles look interesting. Mummy sleeping bags. Do you have a particular question on this site, Arthur? Or you just want me to have a look? This is Hello Theme. I'm going to do a video on that as well. It's something I'm interested in. I'm wondering if, you could do more articles around these products. I guess your keyword here is semi-rectangular sleeping bag, isn't it? Just curious as to what. It's the forehead header. Like these kind of information articles, I'm sure they do really well. How to choose a sleeping bag. Look at these kind of questions. I just find that they rank so quickly and so well. 4 articles there right off the best. What is the warmest, lightest sleeping bag? And again, look, Google has not picked an article that's around that. It's gone into here and it's found some keywords and it's matched that to the question. Very interesting. But I bet if you wrote an article on what is the warmest, lightest sleeping bag, or what are the warmest lighting sleeping bag, review 5 or 6 in an article, it would outrank this page. A 1,000 word plus words seem to rank better than 600 word articles. Generally, yeah, more the better. So yeah, in terms of content, I would do more questions one, because you got a lot of these kind of guys. You're obviously just going for these kind of keywords, double sleeping bag, but I think target some question keywords. But generally, the site looks good. Looks good. I say this header needs a little bit of work. It doesn't look like it's quite finished for some reason. Also, looking at these articles in more detail, and just as we're talking about words in the chat, you need more words, I think. Because you just got like 3-4 paragraphs, very short paragraphs, and then a whole list of products. I think they need to add more value, your articles do. I'm not sure why your About has opened a new tab as well. That's a bit weird. Oh, I like your pictures. I think it's a really nice site. I think it's an interesting niche. I mean, you can go really specific. I mean, you could write 100 articles about tents, couldn't you? Or even 100 articles about sleeping bags. But yeah, I think maybe go for some of those question type articles and see how you get on. But just keep going and add more length and more depth to your articles. Look at the guides, Arthur says. Guides. Ken says sleeping bags in general are a bad niche because they're very low value. It's true. Maybe go for tents instead. People do spend a lot of money on stuff. Is this a US targeted site, by the way? These articles look better. Very nice. Could do with a few more images, maybe. They're quite wordy. Very wordy. There's not an image in sight, is there? Oh, there we go. There's an image. These are good kind of cornerstone pillar type articles. Very nice and long, but they need more images. They maybe need some tables. And then you need to probably break these down into other smaller articles and link off. Gaz says seasonal, though. Probably is seasonal. But Arthur, if you want me to, I could provide you with a guest article if you want one. It would be about travelling with stuff and include mention of a roof box. If you're up for that, drop me an email. What do you think? When is a category to I heard that when there are over 5,000 searches on Google, it's too competitive and should search for something else. It depends on what? On the keyword. Like if I did a search for like roof box, and where's that keyword everywhere gone? Oh, maybe I turn it off. So roof box has got 33,100 searches a month, so that would be too competitive. Yeah, I'm getting good traffic. You need to look at it on a keyword by keyword basis, don't you? I don't think I'm ranking for roof box on its own yet. That is a very competitive keyword. Am I nowhere to be seen? I bet best roof box though. I'm logged in. This is ridiculous. I don't know why I'm searching for myself. Anyway, Brian says, I think you need your template. Yeah, thank you, Brian. I do need to get that affiliate program running. Anyway, I think we're about at the end, aren't we? Started early, we're finishing a little bit late. It's been a good fun stream. Let me look the other way. It's better. One last transition, one for the road. If I can just get the old screen going. Here we go. Transition. Kind of slightly French, wasn't it? Yeah, I've enjoyed tonight. Have you? Michael says, starting a niche site, would you focus your energies on posts or pages first? Definitely posts. All your articles and things, they're all going to be posts. Your pages, you're only going to have a handful. Your about us, your contact us, your homepage, terms and conditions, which you can easily do with templates, privacy policy. They're all pages. They're just dull. All the content, all the good stuff is all posts. Thank you. Lots of happy people there. Make sure you click that like button. Up to 55 likes. We won't know who the dislike is. We'll never know. And we don't care. Oh, sorry, I thought that someone said they had 80 or more pages. They're 80 or more posts. All the content, all the articles are always posts. The pages, I say, are for your static, slightly dull stuff. Your about us, your contact us, homepage, etc. Whisper Hub, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Best Skateboard Club, one last question. What if I get a privacy policy from a site? What do you mean? What if you go and rip a privacy policy off someone else's site? No, I would use a Ubender for your privacy policy. I've done some videos on it. I'm going to put an affiliate link up right now. Makes it really easy just to make sure that it's all compliant and all that stuff. Michael, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, Phil. I'm sure we'll sell a site soon. I need to get PayPal up and running, obviously, on the form there. Alte says, you finished the show pretty premature. What do you mean? We've been going for an hour? Why is it premature? Have I not done something? Is there anything else you'd like me to add before I go? There's nothing worse than being called premature, I find. We normally only run for an hour. I mean, I could probably go all night. There's enough questions going, but there's a lot of innuendo, isn't there? Thank you, Bradbury. We can watch it if it's longer. Can you do a song? No. We can watch. No, we'll never understand dislikes. It's like trolls and things on the internet. They're just people that, I don't know, they feed off misery. That's a bit harsh. Yes, you. Innuendo is a bit, said James, right? That was innuendo. Yeah. Again, what writers do I use? Using Texton at the moment. But I'm going to... I've got a plan for a video where I'm going to hire some writers off Upwork. I'm going to basically document video the whole process of finding writers, giving them some stuff to write, looking at what they've done, and then ultimately choosing one. I think that'd be good. MMK Ventures is giving a thumbs up to iVendor. It's an excellent service. I get the same thumbs down. I've got 2 thumbs down now. Perfect. The thumbs down is obviously someone I've upset along the way. Which happens, doesn't it, on the journey of life. But yeah, I think it's time for the countdown. Just put iVendor into Google Translate. Probably not a good idea. Bram, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Latin for ordering. Okay, I thought you were going to come up with something else there, Phil. Anyway, yeah, it's time for time. I think we've been through. We didn't really have any site reviews tonight. We had plenty of questions. Shared the latest earnings on Best Roof Books. Not too exciting yet, but it's only the 10th of 11th, something of February. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Alte, thank you. I'm sorry it was too short for you, but yeah, it's quite late here. Maybe I should get rid of the countdown. Gaz. No, we can't get rid of the countdown. It's legendary around these parts. I've got the button look primed, ready to go. See you again next week. Thank you, JP. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to all of the regulars. Walt, Tosh, JP, Bram, Helen, of course, Gaz, Dana. It's really good to see all you regulars turn up every single week. And yeah, I really like it. It's good to see you every single week. Of course, if you want to get in touch in the meantime, join the Facebook group. I do my best to look in there and post when I can. Here we go. 5, 4. Survival Soldier, you missed the stream. There's often people that come an hour late. I don't know. It's just time zones and things, isn't it? Sorry, you can watch the whole thing again on the replay. Let's try it. Let's rewind that again. 5. 5. If I get my fingers in the right order, it'll be fine. 4, 3, 2. It's this last one that's tricky. 1. See you next week.